Hello folks, how are you? Good to see you. Not that I can see you of course, but you know, good to see me I imagine. Yeah, something like that. You alright? Look what I've got here, look. This is my Cascade Ale that I did in Homebrew Wednesday 54 a few weeks ago. There it is, looking good, tasted quite good. It needs another month or so, but it's got really fruity tones and it's rather pleasant, to be honest with you. I really like it. Yeah, let's give it a little sip then. Oh, that's good. It's very much like the Cascarillo, only of course it hasn't got any Amarillo in it, it's just Cascade. Basically what's gone into that is liquid malt extract. Put 1.5 kgs of light malt extract, 1.5 kgs of amber malt extract, 500 grams of light malt extract, 300 grams of crystal malt, which was steeped in water in the fridge overnight, 500 grams of muscovado sugar, 25 grams of Cascade at 60 minutes, 15 grams of Cascade at 30 minutes, 15 grams of Cascade at 10 minutes, and that's it. And it's good. Recommend you give it a go, folks. The recipe, as with all the other ones, is on the Turbo Cider Makers group on Facebook. If you want to see it, if you want to see the video, look on HBW 54. That's where you'll find it. So what's been going on this week? Nothing really. I've been staying away from the Tinternet and Facebook and Vaughn Live and YouTube this week, really just to have a little bit of a break from it all. No news on the job front as yet. It doesn't look like anything's going to happen until perhaps January at the earliest. So yeah, a bit of a pain, and ultimately yeah, I can't do anything about it really. But we are where we are, and I'm looking around still and doing my usual stuff. But it's dead because the run up to Christmas is always dead. Now you're probably wondering what that mark is there. See that mark there? I got a little dent there where I had my glasses on earlier. And I've been watching the rocket take off, the Orion rocket. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't think I'd find it that interesting, to be honest, but I was fascinated by it. Once I saw it take off and not explode, you know, it was good. It was good to see it take off, and it's going pictures of the Earth as it went up into space, and that is quite fascinating. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So I've been watching that today. The rest of the week I've been trying to find work and not doing any brewing really. I think the run up to Christmas is going to be brew free because I've got so much beer now in the shed, and I've got this batch here of course that I haven't put in the shed yet because it's still in the kitchen where it's been carbonating, but it's well carb now. Good head on there. I've got small fingers. I would say it's just below a normal size finger's head. Tastes really fruity, and smells. You can smell the caramel in there. I like the caramel malt. Really nice. It gives it sort of a toffee twang. I'll use 300 grams this time. Usually I only do 200, but I threw in some more this time just to give me a little bit more of a twang. Not sure it's made a massive amount of difference. I'd have to have the Cascarillo Ale next to me in order to compare the two. However, it's very pleasant now. I could drink quite a few of these quite easily. I'm not going to, but I could. But I think, as with all ales, you need to leave them for a bit in order to let them mature and clear a little bit more, because this is quite dark really, considering I put a tin of amber malt and a tin of light in there. It's quite dark. It's a little bit misty still, so it does need time to settle. Another 6 weeks or so I'll go back to it, and we'll try it again, and we'll do another review on it. But at the moment it's perfectly drinkable. Look, I'll prove it, I'll show you. Yeah. A little bit bitter, but that's fine, because the Cascade, I was going to say Cascade, and I've got Cascade on the brain. The caramel, the crystal malt caramel-ness covers up the bitterness a little bit, so it works well together. You get a sort of a fruity hit, a caramel hit initially, and then at the back end there's some bitter tones, which is, you know, what you would expect anyway from this particular hop. So yeah, no brewing going on until after Christmas, folks. It's going to be a bit quiet on the old Lakey Bloke brewing front. I do have lots of kits in the shed, as you know, but I am short on space. So unless I wade my way through some beer between now and Christmas, which I can't really see myself doing, I've not really been in the mood for drinking beer this week. In fact, this is the first beer I've had since last weekend. I can't really see myself getting through it in the short term, but we'll come back to it and we'll do more brewing in the new year. However, you know, the run up between now and Christmas I think is going to be fairly quiet, so the Homebrew Wednesday videos might disappear for a while, because I've really not got very much to say, other than I'm drinking this tastes nice, and it's not very interesting at all, is it really? So don't forget, the Vaughan live casts are still going. Yes, I'm still there. We're doing a rundown at the moment of my top 100 disco tunes, and what I might do this weekend is start from 60 and work my way down, because although I made my way down to 50 last weekend, I think we were all a little bit pissed by 2 o'clock in the morning, and probably forgot what was happening and too busy arguing with each other to know what those 10 tunes were. So I might do a little bit of a brief rundown between sort of 60 and 50, and then we'll go down from 50 down to 1, although I don't expect to get down to 1 this week. But hey, we'll see how we go. And we had fun last week. Some decent tunes, some decent company, and you know, it is what it is. So I'll either see you there or I won't. I won't hold it against you. So yeah, that's all from me, folks. Nothing else going on really to report. Hope you enjoy your Christmas break. If I don't see you between now and Christmas, have a fab time spending time with people you love. Sometimes, you know, people you don't. It's just the way it is, isn't it? This time of year can be very stressful for a lot of people, myself included. And so, you know, my heart goes out to you folks who don't have a good time over the Christmas period, and you struggle because of your own reasons to get through stuff. It's easy to forget, isn't it, that people are often putting on brave faces when underneath, you know, they're having their own struggles. So my heart goes out to you folks that are struggling, and the run up to Christmas is going to be hard for you. I do fully appreciate that, and you know, we have to limp on and do the best we can, folks, and just hope that we get through it without wanting to kill anyone, strangle members of the family, that sort of thing. But hopefully it'll be fine. And in the new year, you know, who knows, new job, new horizons. Let's hope so, because this year's been a bit shit, really, for me. And some people I know have had a rough time with it as well this year. But yeah, you know, we try our best and we carry on as best we can without wanting to kill too many people along the way. That's all we can do, isn't it, folks? Try and get through it. You know, with a beer in our hand and a song in our heart, we limp on and do the best we can. Given another 6 weeks, that's going to be a fine beer. I mean, it's good now. Decent beer, that. So you can do decent beer from just liquid malt extract. I know it's a bit cheaper than doing all grain. Sorry, it's cheaper to do all grain sometimes rather than use extract. And you know, if you haven't got the money to do extract, I certainly haven't now. I just had some tins lying around. Then you jazz up a kit, don't you? And you use a kit as a base, and you do it in exactly the same way, basically. Only use the kit. And of course, the kits have already got their own hops built into them. So you have to work with that and see what you can come up with. So that's all for me, folks. Keep brewing, keep watching, keep smiling, get through it, have a great Christmas, and hopefully we'll all be smiling in the new year. See ya.